So Ta'amu, the senior from right near Pearl Harbor, looking to throw on the first play. Wants to go deep. There's a receiver open. Right out of the gate. NWO. A TD. At the start of the year. From the 25. Ole Miss's second play. They threw a 75-yard touchdown pass on the first. Trying to do it again. And it's incomplete. Looking for DeMar.
Play on the football.
They have 5 members of the secondary from last year's national championship team that went on to the NFL. 3 on active squads, 2 on practice squads. So that was
an important part of the game for the Rebels offense.
And they have to feel like they have to score a lot tonight with the way their defense has played all year. The pass deflected and falls.
Alabama secondary. But with 2 safeties deep, this suggests running play here for Ole Miss.
C.J. Moore recovered the fumble for Ole Miss. Here's Scotty Phillips.
Pass protector. He's really been a nice addition to this offense.
Just the 8th player ever to rush for 200 yards in a game for Ole Miss. Ta'amu has good feet, throws on the run. Out of bounds. And his dad, Patrick, 3-time Pro Bowl defensive back with the Miami Dolphins. Ta'amu's pass deflected on 3rd.
7 touchdown passes, averaged 37 yards apiece.
Scotty Phillips, nice run on first down for the Rebels.
Field, find your weaknesses.
Play fake to Phillips. They want to throw it on 2nd and 1, and it's dropped.
Plays like that, and then they've got to convert when they get nice opportunities.
Ta'amu hands it off on the run. Phillips into the secondary, across midfield, and down to the 4th. Things that Nick Saban said was a double-edged sword. You're ahead.
Right.
You feel comfortable perhaps making a change, but you don't want the momentum of the game to change when you have them on the ropes. He has a lot of respect for the scoring ability of this Ole Miss team. So you want 2nd and 5. Scotty Phillips. Deontay Thompson swung him around and sent him backwards. They'll
pass and take their shots when they present themselves.
Isaiah Woolard gives Scotty Phillips a breather. He stayed in the block for Ta'amu, on target to DK Metcalf. First down. He got chopped down to the 3rd.
To stay with your plan, you got to believe you got enough time to make some plays, because what you don't want to do is force one down a little bit if you can and try to regroup the best they can.
Woolard remains the back. Ta'amu faked it to him, and it's incomplete. Trying to. All right, Adnan. Great to be working with you tonight. Tim Tebow here in Oxford this weekend with our SC.
Greg Little, the left tackle, one of the highest regarded left tackles in college football.
We might have the 2 best left tackles in college football in this game tonight.
He's longer and a little bit heavier than Laramie Tunsil, who was the last great left tackle they had here.
And a 1st-round pick. Ta'amu throws a beautiful deep ball, a stride ahead of DeMar.
Here's where you need your best player to make a play right here. A.J. Brown, 3 catches. They need him to step up and make a play.
3rd down and 10. Ta'amu under pressure, escapes, has the first down and much more. Slides down.
Big play, big play. You need a conversion. The pocket collapses. You try to keep the play alive. You break a couple arm tackles, and you get your team a new set of downs with the slide.
After the play fake to Scotty Phillips, going deep for single coverage and incomplete. Well covered
in that defensive front that are ready to take on bigger roles.
3rd down and 1, and Phillips dropped for a loss. Big loss for season.
Watch just inside. Now this is kind of a bare defense. They're covering up both guards in the center, and Quinnen Williams, who has been a disruptive force all season. He doesn't look as
led him to his major here at Ole Miss, so the impact of a high school teacher, lingering effects.
And Knox came here largely for the academics. He was a walk-on, not on scholarship.
He was a quarterback in high school before switching to tight end.
Ta'amu goes down. Managerial change made a big difference for the St. Louis Cardinals this year. At least it seems to have. Isaiah Woolard, the ball carrier. Alabama does.
And happy for Tua. And his handling of his situation has given him
With him at the helm. But as you said, it's clear that Jalen Hurts is an improved thrower this season. Bullard did not get a first down, and that's for Ohio State without Urban Meyer. And they're in a battle there for sure. Ohio State averaged 64.5 points per game in their first two. Starter late last year when Shea Patterson got injured. Since transferred to Michigan, the pass is batted down to the line of scrimmage by Anthony Jennings. Those talented sophomore wide receivers. After the interception, they took a look at the replay and deemed that C.J. Moore was down. His knee hit the ground at the 4.
I think it's got a big lock on the front too. Holly's probably got info
Holly
on
knows
that.
everything about all of these turnover things. Maybe that they just don't want him to get off the bench. And